then the quick bursts of offense as a young emerging pro. Round one.
I'm making a New Year prediction, if you don't mind. Gamboa is scoring a knockout in the third round.
Third round, right on. Teddy, mark it down. Third round, says Mr. Atlas.
Now we just have to get past two.
Well,
Gonzalez has been knocked out in both of his losses, and he was knocked out in his last fight. That is a bad way mentally to go into any fight, especially a fight with a pure talent like the undefeated Gamboa.
that was a pretty good fight, his last fight. Very entertaining fight against Cornelius Locke for Speedy Gonzalez, who's in the green camouflage trunks. He was TKO'd in the 10th round by Locke, but it was a good fight. In fact, Gonzalez was leading on one scorecard. The other two were tied up at the time of the KO.
A lot of problems for Gonzalez. One of them is actually he's the smaller man here. This is a man, Gonzalez, who has fought at 111 pounds. He's been 118 pounds or less 14 times. Most of his fights, Joe, have been at bantamweight. And Gamboa, he's been as heavy as 133. He's never been below 125. So really you have a bantamweight versus a guy that's probably a junior lightweight in Gamboa, even though tonight he comes in at the featherweight limit.
Those in the camp of Gamboa have said they want to see a little more patience, a little more defense, settle into the fight, and then go after it. We've seen him at times where he goes after it right from the start.
But right now, Gamboa is showing a little bit maturity, a little bit of seasoning, settling down a little bit. He's trying to set up Gonzalez. You can see he's using that left hand to set up a right hand, looking to go downstairs to the body and then bring it upstairs with those quick hands.
Little taste of the hand speed there as Gonzalez was up against the near ropes. Gamboa is trained by Ismael Salas, his second fight with Gamboa. He was a local trainer in the hometown of Gamboa, trained many fighters on the Cuban national team, left Cuba, went to Pakistan, and then went to Thailand for the last 15 years, where he trained pros there in Asia to 6 world titles, and now reunited with his fellow countrymen here in the States.
You know, there's more ways than one to skin a cat. There's more ways than one to throw a jab. Right now, Gamboa not throwing a real attacking jab, not a stiff, jolting jab, just a flash jab to set up the other artillery.
Good combination, and included a body shot from Gamboa. Coming to the end of round one, Gonzalez and Gamboa.
All right, give me a little water.
I'm testing him.
I know it. It's all good. Take your time. You do that, all right? Because you see he's trying to be a little slick, right?
I'm trying to see his opening.
Yeah, that's right, okay? So take your time. Jesse, take your time. Keep working off that left hand, all right? When you see him come in, you catch a shot, you look to counter him, all right? But don't go crazy. Take your time, all right? Pick him apart, all right? We ain't in no hurry. We got 10 rounds, all right? Good job, all right? I need you to just stay a little bit up on the count, okay? Let's not get behind, all right? Let's stay even with the race, okay? Good job.
Don't believe his hype.
He ain't all that, all right? He ain't all that. You're gonna be able to pull off him and counter him. Get out, all right? Just like we worked on, okay? Very good. Very good. Very good. Let's go to work.
Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Friday night fights in Primm, Nevada. Yuriorkis Gamboa, the Olympic gold medalist. Now his 6th fight in the United States after turning pro in Germany. In that first round against Gonzalez, he was 10 of 39.
You see what just happened there, Joe, and Bernard could relate to this. It's something that's not caught usually to the eye immediately.
Oh! A big shot from Gonzalez!
He got timed. Again, we talked about the recklessness of Gamboa. You saw it.
Roger Gonzalez let loose a perfectly timed shot, and he scores a knockdown, and he's got a lot of time to work with here. Gamboa now looks a little sturdier on his feet as he goes on the attack himself.
Well, let's remember now, nothing that's foreign to Gamboa. This is the 4th time in his pro career he's been on the floor. He's on the floor 2 of his last 3 fights going into this fight. So he's familiar with this, and he's won before after he's been on the floor. So it's not like another fighter who says, oh, how am I going to be now? He knows he can be okay. That's very important to the psyche of a fighter getting his backside off the floor.
It happened in his last fight, and he scored a knockout victory in the very next round.
So again, it's why it happens, not that it happens. And that's what the people of Gamboa are going to have to correct if he's going to continue to march up that boxing ladder. He drops his hands, he gets reckless with that speed, and he throws from too far away, and he's open to timed shots. Gonzalez set his feet. He allowed Gamboa to do his work for him. He did that. He did it again. He timed him with the left hook as Gamboa came in.
It was the one thing Gonzalez told us yesterday that he liked about this matchup. The defensive flaws of Gamboa. This is not what he would like. The offensive strafing attack upstairs.
But that's what you like, though. If you're Gonzalez's corner, that he tied up Gamboa and did not let him continue that offensive flow. That you like.
Smothered that fire, did Gonzalez. What an interesting round here early on in our main event.
It's not always about the swiftest, the fastest. It's about the smartest. We were talking to Bernard. I was talking to him about that earlier. And that's something that's allowed him to win world titles. Sometimes someone is quicker, he is more talented than you, but you can use other things to even the playing field, even give yourself an edge. Right now in this round, Gonzalez has done that.
Teddy's fight plan, the statement on Gonzalez is that timing beats speed. Perfectly timed for Gonzalez, scoring the knockdown here in round 2. We'll show you the replay when we return.
Have a seat, baby. Mouthpiece. All right. All right. Yeah. And all right, now, I want you to be smart, though, okay? Don't give it back to him, okay? When you get him like that, don't give it back to him. Stay off these ropes, you hear me? And when you feel yourself near the ropes, I know that. But when you feel yourself on them ropes, I want you to do something, turn it. Don't stay there, okay? Don't give the rep.
Let's take a look at this knockdown scored by Gonzalez in the last round. You see the hands down of Gamboa. I incorrectly said that it was a left hook he timed it with. It was a right hand. Take another look. The right hand over that low left hand of Gamboa. Gonzalez steps in. Take another look. He controls range. He steps in, and he actually beats the faster Gamboa to the mark.
One of the hottest prospects in the sport. Unbeaten and so exciting, but flawed, as we said right from the start of this evening. He is a flawed fighter in that one department, and it makes for exciting action. Remember, went down in his last fight, very next round, scored a knockout win. Round number 3, Teddy, you said this would be the round that he wins in.
And if he does, it will be with an opportunity with that uppercut, perhaps, when Gonzalez puts those earmuffs on and covers up and doesn't move his head. An opportunity for that punch to split the guard.
To that point, Gonzalez landed only 2 punches after scoring that knockdown in that last round. Gamboa, there's the uppercut splitting the guard.
And it will be there again, because that habit of Gonzalez just covering up and not moving his head was established in the gym, not just here. It's not going away here. It's going to stay here tonight. And the opportunity for that uppercut is going to stay here for Gamboa. What Gamboa has to do is, when he sees he lands that right uppercut, he has to put the left hook on top of it. Again, when you're not the more talented kind, it's kind of like war. When you don't have as many infantrymen, when you don't have as many airplanes, as many ships, as many tanks, you have to fight a very strategic fight and know where to call your fights, where to call your battles, where to have them, and when to have them. That's what Gonzalez is trying to do by controlling range right now, Joe. He's trying to dictate when and where to have these little